Hello, dear students. I hope I am audible. And we will be discussing a paper today, question paper on greedy algorithms. Okay. So, hello, Kirti. Hello, others who are not yet on chat. We are going to discuss a few questions asked in a question paper, which you might have already got. This question paper is on algorithms subject, analysis of algorithm subject. And we are going to solve some selected questions which can be done in the stipulated time. Now, while explaining this, a few questions, I will be telling you what is the meaning of greedy algorithm. We don't need a technical definition from gate point of view. We want to know how to practically solve a given problem. But then while solving the problem, the idea is we can understand what greedy algorithm means. Okay. So let's start with this question paper where there is a problem asked that we have been given 7 jobs, 7 tasks, let's say J1 to J7. We want to perform these tasks, and the execution of each task you just check requires only 1 unit of time. Only 1 unit of time. So just imagine you start this job J1 at time 0. Let's say at time 0, you start doing this job. Then this job will be finished at time equal to 1. Because exactly 1 time unit is needed to do any job. So maybe you do J1, this job, from 0 to 1, 1 time unit. Then J2 must be done from 1 to 2. Because 0 to 1 has already passed in your clock. So you should then start J2, this job, at time equal to 1. Because you started J1 at time equal to 0. And you did this J1 between 0 to 1 time unit. So you will need to start J2 at time equal to 1 and end it at 2. So J2 is done from 1 to 2. Then J3 must be done from 2 to 3. So each job will be done within its 1 time interval. That's what the question is saying. But the question says we can execute 1 task at a time. We can't execute, while executing J1, we can't execute J2. So it's not multitasking. I mean, yeah, Kirti, okay. No one has joined. Fine. So what should we do, Kirti? You suggest me. Wait for 5 minutes. I don't know whether, because it's already around 6:15. 3 minutes to go for 6:50. I can see that top chat. I mean, nobody is answering, so maybe no one has joined. Yeah, okay. We can wait for 5 minutes. No problem. Okay, till 6:20. Kirti, done. We'll wait. Okay. So I am going on mute. Kirti. Okay, fine, Kirti. Agreed. So hello. So let's start. I think we should now learn at least 3 or 4 questions asked in this question paper. That can be done in stipulated time now. Okay. So what I was telling, so we were looking at question number 1, and what has been given, you just check, is 7 jobs have been given, 7 tasks. Okay. 7 tasks. And it has been given that to perform any of these jobs, if not, to perform any of these jobs, you need only one time unit, 1 unit of time. So we were looking at question number 1. What that means is, if you start this job J1 at time 0, let's say, let's start counting time from 0. If J1 is started at time 0, then it will end at 1. So this job will be done just in one time unit. So 0 to 1 is the time interval in which you are doing this job 1, let's say. Then this second job J2 can begin only after job 1, isn't it? That means J2 will begin at time equal to 1. Because 0 to 1, J1 was done. So at time 1, J2 will start. And J2 will be done from 1 to 2. So J3 should be done from 2 to 3. J4 from 3 to 4, correct? Each and every job will be done within one time interval. Okay. But they have also specified that we can execute only one task at a time. That means when you are doing J1, you can't do J2 at the same time. It is not multitasking. You can do only one job at a time. Okay. And whenever you do any job, any J1, J2, any job, you get some profit. Maybe that profit is in the form of money that you earn if you do some job. So for every job, like J1, J2 up to J7, for every job, you have some profit. But the big point is every task has a deadline also. So you know the meaning of, dictionary meaning of deadline. Your submission dates also are called deadlines. So if you violate deadlines and after the deadline, if you submit your submission, I'm sure it won't be accepted. So every job has got a deadline and the job has to be completed before or within that deadline, not after the deadline, isn't it? So that's what they have said. If we complete the task JI within its deadline, DI, so for JI, we have deadline DI, then we earn profit PI. So we will get money or this profit only if the job is completely done within the deadline. Then the question asked is, what is the maximum profit? So remember the data given. 7 jobs are given. 7 jobs. Okay. And their profits have been given. So what it means is if you do this job J1, you will get $10 maybe, or 10 rupees, whatever. Okay. No, Kirti, there's no problem at my place actually. This is getting buffered at 2 more machines at our office, and there is no buffering problem, Kirti. Just tell me if I'm not audible properly, if the buffering is not there, then there is some problem at your place. Because this is getting relayed at 2 more rooms in our office. There is no buffering problem. I think if I'm not wrong, last time also, once when you attended, you had this problem of buffering and low voice. Kirti, am I audible to you, first of all? I am connected, Kirti. Kirti, I am connected. Hello. There isn't any problem here. Okay, fine. Okay. I am not watching chat now. Please allow me to explain the problem. It's already 6:28. Okay. So, okay, fine. Okay. So what data have been given is we have been given 7 jobs, J1 to J7, and profit of all these jobs is given. So if you do this job J1, you will get this profit 10, or if you do job J7, you will get this profit. You will get 6 as the profit. Or if you do this job J5, you will get 5 rupees or $5, whatever you say. But then you see deadline of each job is given. Like they have said that J1, this job must be done within this deadline. Or they have said J5, this job should be done within this deadline, 5. Okay, and you will get this profit 5 only if the job is done within its deadline. If you violate the deadline, you will not get that profit. So they are asking what is the maximum profit. Okay. So very simple. So by the way, this problem is known as job scheduling with deadlines, a very famous greedy problem in our algorithms subject. Okay. And this is known as job sequencing with deadlines. So I have just written that data again over here. Just check. These are the jobs, 7 jobs. These are the profits and these are the deadlines. Okay. And they are asking, if you do these jobs without violating deadlines, if you do these jobs, okay, so if you do these jobs, all of them cannot be done. Definitely, I will prove all of these jobs cannot be done. Why? I will tell you. Because if you are doing any job, then you should not violate the deadlines. Okay. Now, how do you deal with this? What we do to solve this is, we create an array. Just check. We create a list or an array. And purposely, I am numbering the locations like this, 0 to 1. Usually you number the location as 0, 1, 2. I will number it as 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Now what I have done is, I have seen maximum deadline. See, maximum deadline is 5. Maximum, stop chatting now, everyone. Whatever it is, you talk after this question has been solved. Please listen to what I am saying. Okay. See what I have done. I have seen the maximum deadline. The maximum deadline is 5. So actually, it was enough for me to draw this array up to 4 to 5. That's it. This element was not needed. Maximum deadline, as you see in this deadline field, is 5. Okay. Now they are saying, if you perform these jobs or tasks, what is the maximum profit you will get? So what you have to understand is, you are greedy. That's the word. You are greedy for maximum profit. By some way or the other, by some way or the other, you have to gain maximum profit. Of course, you have to do the jobs, J1, J2, J3, because these are the jobs asked to be done. But you should be greedy. But you should be greedy to solve as many jobs possible in such a way that you get maximum profit. Okay. So what will you do as a performer of the job? That you will not start doing job from J1. You will not do it like that. What you will do, you'll say, wait a minute, I am so greedy for the maximum profit that I will see from J1 to J7 which job has highest profit. Yes, and you will always perform that job first. Tell me, isn't it logical? See, if you do job J1, you will get 10 rupees. Whereas if you do job J6, you will get 20 rupees. That profit of job J6 is very much higher than profit you do if you perform job J1. Okay. So, but natural, first job you will select is J6. But look, its deadline is 4. Observe. Its deadline is 4. That means you don't have to start this job at time interval 0. No, you don't have to start it at time interval 1 or 2. You can start it at time interval 3. This J6 job you can do between 3 to 4, because if you complete it when your clock shows 3 and ends at 4, exactly 4 your clock is showing, within this one time interval unit, this job has been done and the deadline has not been violated. You are not crossed 4 and the profit you have gained is 20. So you have decided that J6 is the highest profit making job. So you will do it first, but first means You are saying that I will do it between 3 to 4. Let me check what the other jobs are later on. Because this job can wait till 4, isn't it? Till the clock shows 4. This job can wait. So you don't have to do immediately because this is high profit. You don't have to do it here. Some other job can fit in here. Okay. You will know what I'm talking about. But the problem is very easy. Now, which job will you take after 6? So let's see. Okay, this job, J2. Because this has next highest profit, 15. But look at the deadline. Deadline is 2. And recall that every job needs one time interval unit. So the best place where you can do this job J2 is 1 to 2. Observe. You can start this job J2 at 1 and end it at 2. One time interval, and 2 is the deadline of J2. So you've perfectly done this job within its time interval. Okay. Still, you are not, see, you have done J6, you have done J2, you have not violated their deadlines. Now, which job will you next take? Let's see, it should be J4 because its profit is next highest. Oh, but look at its deadline. Its deadline is 2. That means this job, J4, must be done. Look at this vertical bar. This job, J4, must be done before this, before 2 or up to 2, this job must be done. You can't do it after 2, isn't it? But then there is already a job sitting here between 1 to 2. So what? You can do this J4 over here between 0 to 1. What do you say? Yes, because its deadline is 2 and you're doing it very well before 2, isn't it? So you are not violating deadline of J4 also. Okay. Now, which job will you next do? It should be J1 because the profit is 10. After 12, you will take this J1. But look at the deadline. Deadline of J1 is 1. Now you have a problem here. If deadline of J1 is really 1 here, isn't it? Now it has to be then done between 0 to 1. You will agree? Because deadline is 1. But there is already a job sitting here between 0 to 1. You can't kick off this job and say, I will do J1 here. Why you won't say that? Because J4 has higher profit and you are more greedy to do higher profit jobs than lower profit jobs. So you say J1, you can't be done. You can't be done because I am not going to perform because there's already a high profit job sitting between 0 to 1. Okay. So J2 was done, J4 was done, J6 was done, J1 was sacrificed. Let's see, next job. Yeah, this one, 8. 8 is the profit, J3. Look at its deadline, it's 3. It can be done between 2 to 3. Very well. So J3 will be done here and its profit is 8. So J3 is done within its deadline. Now let's check next high profit. Yeah, 6. This J7 is the next highest. But look at the deadline, 3. If the deadline of J7 is 3, then look at this vertical bar, vertical line. This job J7 has to be done before this time, before this. But before this, all the slots are booked, all the slots. And you cannot kick off any job because you want to say, hey, I want to do J7. So I will pull off one job. You can't pull off these jobs because these are high profit jobs. So you sacrifice J7. You say there is no slot remaining for you. I am not going to perform this. Now the only job remaining is J5. Its profit was least. But look at the deadline, 5. And you can very well perform it between 4 to 5. Isn't it? You can perform it between 4 to 5. And J5 is performed over here with a profit of 5. So only J2, J3, J4, J6, I think. Yeah, J5 also was done. J2, J3, J4, J5, J6 could be done, but J1 and J7 could not be done. And the maximum profit, that was the question. The maximum profit that we will get is addition of all these profits, which is 12 plus 15 plus 8 plus 20 plus 5. Isn't it so? So this will be 20, 20 plus 20, 40, 40 plus 20, it will be 60. So there has to be an option as 60 and A is the answer. See, job sequencing with deadlines have been asked twice or thrice in the gate paper, and any such data will be given and you have to arrange the jobs according to their deadlines like this. Okay. And you keep one slot for each time slot. And the best thing what you can do is when you take the best job, the best job over here was J6 and its deadline was 4. So you immediately put that J6 in 3 to 4 because it can wait till clock 4. So J6 was immediately put here. And in the meantime, as I explained, searching for next jobs will tell you when a job cannot be done. So you sacrifice it. Whatever jobs you get, you add the profits, that will be the answer. Now, why is it known as greedy algorithm? I mean, this problem of job sequencing with deadlines is called greedy problem. Why? Because the problem inherently greedily searches that job which has highest profit. But it is not so greedy that it will just violate the deadline. So there is a constraint, there is a limitation. In our algorithm subject, when we talk about greedy algorithm, then there has to be a word coming up called constraint. There is a limitation. If you see any job which has better profit, you do it, no doubt, because it has better profit. But the constraint is, can it be done within that deadline of that job? If it cannot be done, don't do it. Simply sacrifice it. I repeat, first, the problem is greedy for the job which has highest profit. You greedily select that job. But you are not blindly doing it. You will then check the constraint. Can it be done within that deadline? So by the way, answer to this question is 60. 60 is the maximum profit. A is the option. Okay, I hope you got that. Now, let's see one more problem like this about greedy algorithm. I opened some other question paper. Give me some time. Yeah. So let's see one more question like this. Here is question number 3. There is a reason why I'm jumping to question number 3, because this will also very well explain us what greedy algorithm is and why the problem is called greedy. Now, in this problem, we are asked find optimal solution of given knapsack problem. Now, I hope you know what is knapsack. Knapsack is the bag which you carry on your back. The sack which you carry on your back. So you have been given an empty knapsack. Okay. And on the table, there are n objects kept. N objects on the table. Here n is 7. So 7 objects. And you have been told that knapsack can carry the weight of 15. That means maybe you can put 15 kg, whatever. So this empty bag can be filled maximum with 15 kg. That's the limit that the knapsack can carry. Knapsack cannot carry more than 15 kg because knapsack will break otherwise. Okay. See, it has been given where M is knapsack size. Size means limit. How much weight can you fill in the knapsack? Now, these 7 objects, which I said are given over here, each one of them, have profit and weight. Check this. 7 objects are there. Then weight, W1, you watch. Weight of first object. Just check. Just check here. Weight of first object is 2 kg. You can say like that. Okay. Weight of second object is 3 kg. Like that. Wait a minute. I have got a phone call. सानिका मी ऑनलाइन लेक्चर मध्ये आता मी नंतर फोन करतो. ओके. So sorry, I had a phone call. Okay. Weight of second object, you see, out of that 7 objects given, weight of second object is 3 kg. Like that, weight of seventh object is 1 kg. So these are weights of various 7 objects. And additionally, what has been given is profit. Profit that we will get if we select that object. So point is, 7 objects are kept on the table. And you have been asked to fill these 7 objects in your empty bag. Okay. Bag is empty, I said that sack is empty. And how much weight can sack carry? 15 kg. Above 15 kg, if you fill, sack will break. So what is the problem asked is that if these are the weights of all those 7 objects, one by one, and these are the profits. That means if you select the first object, you will get profit of 10, maybe money. If you select the second object, this is the profit you get, and so on. Now the question is that which objects will you select? Listen to the question very well. Which objects will you select out of these 7 objects so that you get maximum profit? But knapsack should not break. That means the total weight that you fill in the knapsack should not cross 15 kg. 15 kg is the limit. Now it's so visible here, you know. See, if you are too greedy, and you say I will add all 7 objects in my empty knapsack, but then look at the weight you are adding in the knapsack: 2 kg plus 3 kg plus 5 kg plus 7 kg plus 1 kg plus 4 kg plus 1 kg, and this will be surely more than 15. You just check. 15 is the limit. So you can't fill all objects. Definitely, you can't be so greedy. So you will have to take some objects and leave some objects. Correct? That's for sure. You will have to select some objects and leave some objects. But which objects will you select? You will select those objects which give you maximum profit. You select those objects which give maximum profit and leave others. This is called knapsack problem. We have to fill our bag with 15 kg, not more than that. Weights of 7 objects and profit has been given. But you should fill these objects in such a way that knapsack should not break, but the profit earned will be maximum. I hope you have understood this. So I have kept myself ready. I have written the same data, okay, which has been given in the paper. See, we have 7 objects, 1 to 7. These are the profits of each of these objects. And these are the weights, like weights are 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 4, 1, and so on. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Give me some time. This is the data given to us. Just check this. This is the data. Okay. Object, every object we have been given profit and weight. Okay. Now, how do you solve knapsack problem? What you do first is you find profit by weight. I have written it as PI by WI. Okay. Profit by weight for every object. So profit by weight here will be 10 by 2, which will be 5. Profit by weight here for second object will be 5 by 3, which is 1.6. Similarly, 15 by 3 is 3. 7 by 7 is 1. and 6 by 1 is 6, 18 by 4 is 4.5, and 3 by 1 is 3. Okay. So first step is you find profit by weight for every object. Now the second step is you sort all the objects in decreasing order of profit by weight. What it means is you take that object first which has highest profit by weight. Decreasing order, isn't it? So which object is having biggest profit by weight, that object will come on top. So it's visible that out of all these profit by weights, 5, 1.6, 3, 1, 6, out of all this is largest profit by weight. And that is the fifth object. Just check this, which has profit of 6 and weight of 1. So the fifth object, observe, has been taken on top. Object number 5, as you see, is having profit 6, weight 1. After this, you see the next highest profit by weight is this object, which is having profit by weight of 5. So you can see after the fifth object, we have taken the first object, which has profit of 10 and weight of 2. And similarly, next object we have taken as 6, because sixth object is having profit by weight as 4.5, you observe. Now you see, after that, there is a tie. See, there are two objects, 3 and 7. Third object and seventh object, which are having same profit by weight. 3, 3. Same profit by weight. And you have to arrange them in decreasing order of profit by weight, isn't it? So which one we should take first, third object or seventh object? Strictly saying, there is no rule for this. Strictly saying, if there is a tie, then you can take the first one which comes from the left hand side. Okay. Yeah, definitely you can. I mean, now you see there are two objects with same profit by weight, 3 each. Then first object which appears here from left to right is this object. So I have taken this third object, which has profit of 15 and weight and I think I wrote this wrong. I think, yeah, this is 5. This is 5. Or maybe the original data I copied is wrong. Let me check. No, it should be 5. Correct. Yeah, 5. 15 by 5 is 3. Correct. 5 3s are 15. And then you take seventh object, because this also has profit by weight 3. So I have taken seventh object. Okay. Then you will take obviously this object which has profit by weight of 1.6. So second object has been taken, 5 by 3. And finally this worst object. See the profit by weight, 7 by 7, it's 1. So fourth object is the last object. So what you have greedily done is you have kept that object first on the table, which has highest profit by weight. And the object which has very bad profit by weight, very less, has been kept last on the table. And now you are ready to fill your bag. That was the problem. Knapsack has capacity of 15, isn't it? And now you are ready to fill the bag. So what you do is, initially, when you are a beginner to this problem, what you can patiently do is you can draw a table like this, object, okay, object that you are adding in the knapsack. The second thing you can write is capacity remaining in the knapsack, and the third one is profit earned. Okay. Now tell me, what is the capacity remaining in the beginning of the knapsack? 15. Hello. Capacity of the knapsack given is 15 initially. We have not filled anything in the knapsack till now. So capacity pending in the knapsack is 15 initially. Sorry. And how much profit have you earned? 0. because till now you have not added anything in the knapsack. So initially, capacity remaining is 15. Knapsack has nothing now, it is empty. So capacity remaining, you can fill 15 kgs and profit that you earned is 0. Okay. Now it's just a matter of adding these objects. Now you see, fifth object is your favorite, greedily selected because it has highest profit by weight. So you are adding object number 5. But look, if you add object number 5, it has weight 1. Observe. That means in your bag, you are filling an object with weight 1 kg. And what was the earlier capacity? 15. But you have already added weight 1. So now 14 kg capacity will remain. As you already added 1 kg in the knapsack, now 14 kg only can be added after this. And what is the profit that you are gaining by adding this fifth object? You are gaining a profit of 6. So now from zero profit, you got profit of 6. So fifth object has been added. What will you greedily next do? You will add first object. First object according to you is better than 6th, 3rd, 7th, 2nd and 4th. So you will add first object. But you see, if you add first object in the knapsack, then weight is 2. Weight of this object is 2. And already capacity remaining was 14 and you are adding 2 kgs to it. So now the capacity remaining will be 12. Yeah, after this you can add only 12 kgs. But what is the profit that you have got? Profit is 10. Correct? But the earlier profit was 6. So total profit you will get is 16. After adding first object, total profit is 16. So we are writing cumulative profit over here. That will be 6 plus 10. That is total profit till this is 16. Okay, let's add 6th object greedily, this one. But check, if you add 6th object, weight of the 6th object is 4 kg. So now only 8 kg remain. And the profit is 18. Here the profit is 18. So the total profit will be 34. 18 plus 16. Now let's add third object. The third object is having weight of 5. So you will now have a pending capacity as 3. From 8 we have now removed 5. But the profit of this is 15. So total profit you will get, if I am not wrong, is 34, 44, 49. Yeah, 49. 49 is the profit till now. Okay. Now let's try to add 7th object greedily. Look, 7th object is having weight of 1. Weight of 1, observe. That means now capacity of 2 remains. Agreed, everyone? 1 kg you have added. So from 3, you have then subtracted 1 kg. But what's the profit of this? 3 kg. So total profit till now is 52. Now comes the big point over here. You try to add second object in the knapsack. Second object. I'll just scroll this up. Just manage this. You now try to add second object. No, second object cannot be added. Just check this. Why second object cannot be added? Because weight of this second object is 3 kg. And capacity remaining, you observe, is 2 kg. You can add only 2 kgs in this knapsack now. Not more than 2 kg because then knapsack will break. But the weight of this object is 3 kg. You can't add it. I hope you're understanding. So what do you do then? You simply quit? No, not that way. Here comes the big point. Just check. We can't add object 2. Object number 2. Why? Because the weight is 3, but the capacity remaining is 2. But what if you break this object? This object number 2 is having weight of 3. What if you break it into 2 pieces? Imagine this is the object. You break it into 2 pieces such that 2 kg part is separated from 1 kg part. This is object number 2, which has actually weight of 3. You can break it into 2 parts, correct? And this part 2 kg 2 kg can be added in the knapsack. So we are partially adding this object number 2. We are not adding it fully. All these objects, we added fully, completely we filled. But object number 2 cannot be completely filled because knapsack will break. So out of 3 kg, we will add only 2 kg. Because that's what we can add. So now after adding this 2 kg of this weight 3 of object 2, we'll get capacity remaining is 0. Now nothing can be added. Okay. But what is the profit you will get? Very simple ratio. This is very simple ratio. No, don't say profit you will get is 3. No, you won't get profit of 3 because you will get profit of 3 if you add complete object. Oh, I did some mistake here. Yeah. I was telling that you will get profit of 3. Sorry. You will get profit of 5 if you add complete object. But you have not added complete object. You have added only part of that object. Correct? So you are not going to get profit of 5. Please try to understand. You are going to get partial profit. And the ratio is very easy. I mean, if you add 3 kg, you are getting a profit of 5. Correct? What if you add 2 kg? It's a simple ratio. It is 5 by 3 multiplied by 2. I hope you are understanding. This is simple ratio, isn't it? If you add complete object of 3 kg, you will get profit of 5. What if you add 2 kg? Instead of 3 kg, you will get 5 by 3 into 2. And 5 by 3 into 2 is nothing but 1.6, I think, into 2. Correct? Because 5 by 3 is approximately 1.6. We have found it. Yeah, 1.6. So 1.6 into 2, that is going to be 3.2. So this is going to be 52 plus 3.2, which is going to be 55.2. If you completely correctly calculate it, I think 1.6 is not accurate answer here. We approximated it, but 5 by 3 is going to be 3 ones are 3 point, and then 3 6 are 18, and then again 3 6, 1.666. So it will roundabout come as the same. So this is going to be the maximum profit. You see. So it's hardly 3 steps. You first find profit by weight. First find profit by weight for all the objects. After finding profit by weights, okay, you arrange those objects in decreasing order of profit by weights. And then simply make a table and keep adding the objects till you can. And then what happens, at particular object like this one, which I am marking here, for this object number 2 here, you get stuck. You can't add it anymore. Then you partially add it and then find out this ratio. And this is the highest profit you will get. Okay. Okay, Deshan Silva, I think I will have to talk to admin people because, next time, I am planning to take a session where you can verbally communicate with me. Yeah, because this chat, I mean, how can I solve doubts on the chat? We can take a meet, Google Meet, or Zoom where you can actually switch on your mics and you can talk to me. Deshan, it's better we stop today. It's better. Okay. So sorry for leaving early. If somebody is listening in the background there and not active on the chat, okay, I'm calling off this lecture. Fine. Good night, everyone. See you later.